I am happy to report, but what we are about to do here is quickly becoming one of the favorite guests on our channel. This is something a little unique, right? We're a real estate channel. We started talking to stock guys. Now we're talking to small business. We're kind of following the Cody Sanchez model. And in order to do Cody Sanchez, you need the money. And the man, myth, the legend who's going to bring you the money is Mr. Bo Eckstein. How you doing, sir?
Doing well. Thank you for having me again. It's exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a great thing. I've actually created a playlist just called Bo, so people can go back and watch your videos where we talk about the various lending programs. But I think we'd be remiss if we didn't listen to our audience, Bo. And one of the questions that we've gotten over the last couple of weeks we've been doing this is, okay, great. Bo can get me the money. There are a lot of programs to get the deal done. But Michael, Bo, where can I go find businesses? Because last time I checked, there's not an MLS where there's, millions of realtors putting in listings. So, Bo, where are some sites that people can go check out and look for businesses?
Bizbuysell.com. That's a good place to start. It's kind of like the loop net of businesses. So just imagine it's where a lot of businesses go to die and they never sell. But
Mhm.
you're going to make some good broker contacts. Probably about one out of every five businesses, or actually probably a little bit higher. One out of maybe eight businesses actually sold by a business broker.
Okay.
So really, your best bet is just like in real estate, go off market.
Mm.
And so you can geofence and you can find local businesses in your area. You can be an owner operator of the business, but a lot of the investors are actually owner investors. So there's difference on what you want to do. And of course, you can buy a franchise where you're buying a business model. And we work with a franchise broker, so we're happy to walk you through the process on that, because a lot of people are interested in franchise models where they can keep their W-2 job, spend 20 or 30 hours in the franchise business, and then eventually replace W-2. So I'm seeing a huge transition of real estate investors that are understanding, hey, I've been W-2'd, I own 10 doors, and now it's time that I start buying businesses too to kind of complement and increase
Yeah.
cash flows.
I think that's a great idea. So I want to go back through that, kind of translate what you've said, break it down to what I understood, and maybe break it down for my audience. So again, you gave a website one more time. What is that?
Bizbuysell.com.
And I like how you referenced it's kind of like LoopNet. I've referenced LoopNet a couple of times on my channel. There was a time where you could go and get deals 10, 12, 13 years ago, but now it's where things go to die. But if you're trying to learn and evaluate, you can go see what's positioned, understand some of the vocabulary. But I think you brought it the gym. You're going to know who's listing. You're going to meet brokers. And I've told everybody in real estate, one of my 7 rules is meet 2 new people a week. So if you're shopping for a business, why don't you take the same attitude and go meet 2 new brokers a week and have a conversation? Because again, they may be listing the businesses that are overpriced or ugly or whatever, but I promise you, they have deals that never make it there, right? That's their last step, is to list it in Biz Buy Sell. So again, in real estate, I call it a buy box. I have to imagine there's something similar in small businesses. But just talk about building relationships with brokers, because I think that's a step that most should probably do in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, so the last deal we closed, which was the Marina, the borrower, the sponsor, reached out. He saw it come online through a large commercial firm that specializes in marinas, which is it's a real estate play with a business. And he just reached out and started doing his due diligence. Obviously, there's different things you have to look at in a business acquisition. You're looking more at the financials, not just what can I buy it for, what's the cash flow. It's a similar process, but it's just building relationships, just like you would looking for a real estate deal. And now, if you're looking for off-market deals, I think the key here is making relationships with financial planners
Hmm.
and CPA firms that deal with businesses. So that's how a lot of off-market deals are found, is through those relationships. So you got to think of a CPA who specializes in small businesses. They're the first ones usually that know that owner is ready to sell.
Yeah.
So making these strategic relationships could be huge. I'm studying some business acquisition pros right now. So I'm
Mhm.
actually trying to sharpen my tool set so I can go out and buy, just like in real estate, we're always educating. We're always trying to figure
Yeah.
out, okay, what's out there. And I know I want to be a business owner, investor, not an operator. So I'm going to partner with the right people. So it's a team sport.
Right. Yeah. The other thing I like to do is kind of take all of the off-market things that I've seen people like wholesalers do and kind of see if they play in this small business world. And one of the things that jumps out to me is what most people call mailers, right? Jason Pritchard has been doing mailers for 5 or 6 years. He's getting deals done today that he mailed 3 years ago. So mailers can be sticky. They are expensive. He's spending thousands of dollars every month on it. But I have to imagine there's a place that you can research business owners, get a mailing address, probably a PO box or something. But you could do a mailer and say, "Hey, I'm looking to buy laundromats. I see you own a laundromat. Are you interested in?" You could do something like that. I have to imagine, right?
Yeah, so direct mail is the number one way of getting these deals, and then
Oh,
meeting
who
the
knew?
the seller. That's I was just on a call last night. They were talking about that. That's still the number one way. And actually, Cody Sanchez just acquired a company that provides data of
Oh,
businesses. So
shocking. She's
yeah, shocking, right?
no, Cody. Good for you. You should be doing that. She's a genius as far as I'm concerned, and a great storyteller. I think Cody's real gift not only is how she can evaluate, but telling stories. She's so powerful it just sucks you in. So it makes sense that she's doing that. So again, direct mail works. So if you're again a real estate investor wholesaler, you could take that skill set experience, little twist. Probably the message is different, the data source is different, but it plays. Another thing that I see people in real estate do is called driving for dollars. I have to imagine driving around to different, laundromats, just to use that analogy again. Probably not going to find the owner, but you might find an employee. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, driving for dollars. Any way you look for real estate is pretty much the same way you're going to look for a business, and it's just the same thing. Lists, and then obviously the first thing you want to do is identify your buy box. The hot sectors right now are service-based businesses, engineering firms, IT sectors. So where are your skill sets, and where do they align with the business acquisitions you want to do? And then do you want to be an owner operator, or do you want to be more of an investor and then put the right operator inside? So there's different ways of doing it.
That's pretty amazing. And again, there's on the MLS, which again I guess would be biz buy sell, something similar to that. Folks, do me a favor. If you could think of other ways to, oh, I forgot one. It just popped in my head. Networking, going to networking events. In real estate, we call them real estate meetups. Do small business owners have something similar, maybe virtual? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's trade associations for
Okay.
business brokers, which is IBBA. So I'm actually been on their website a lot lately, just because I'm so engulfed in SBA financing and business acquisition lately. So yeah, there's networking. You can go to your local chamber. They're all business owners
Oh,
there.
yeah. Chamber of Commerce. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's prime. Anywhere you go, there could be opportunities. It's just narrowing down your buy box, doing the
Yeah.
work. It's just like what Michael says about buying one rental at a time. It's the
Yeah.
same philosophy across the board. There's no
Yeah.
differences.
Well, do me a favor, folks. I know a lot of you are looking at it, whether it be buying existing business, maybe starting one, buying a franchise. Bo Eckstein is the man, myth, the legend, is going to help you do that. He's going to get the money. He's going to talk to you about the programs. There's endless amount. I thought buying real estate offered creative opportunities. I am now convinced after talking to you for a month that buying businesses actually you can get more creative. So people need to reach out to you. How are we telling them to do that?
BoEckstein.biz, my name.biz. That's it. And go there and then
E-
you see one rental at a time. Just click on that. It takes you to my Calendly link.
and again, just so people don't get confused, the biz is BIZ, correct?
Yes, that's it.
BoEckstein.biz. Book a call now. Tell him you came from one rental at a time. Thanks, my friend.
All right.